So hi guys and welcome once again. Today is another beautiful day. The start of the weekend. We're hoping to see weekend games. Sporting events that will interest you. So welcome to the channel. If you're a sports betting fan or football prediction fan, what we do here is go out there and scout for sporting events, give you insights about those sporting events and safe market options to help you increase your chances of winning significantly as you go about trying to beat the odds every single day. So welcome back guys, my name is Huka and I will be your host on this daily podcast show, football prediction podcast show, where we bring you amazing sporting events that we have scouted through and safe market options that we've sieved through from the hundreds of options the bookmakers give us on each of those sporting events. We try and sieve through and bring you what we consider the safest possible outcome with the information we have, of course, about those sporting events. So that's basically what we do on the channel. So if this is your first time coming across the channel, you're welcome to the channel, basically. Yes, and that's for you guys. Welcome. You found gold. Today we have sporting events for you while we await the results from yesterday. You can find that pinned in the comment section when we eventually get those results in. So we have a couple of events for you today, and without wasting much time, let's just get right into that business for the day. The first sporting event we have is the game between Leicester City and Brentford, and here's information about that sporting event today.
Leicester have not lost in their last 4 home matches against Brentford and have found the net in 17 of the past 18 encounters, indicating that their lengthy search for a home goal might conclude today. Nevertheless, following a 4-1 defeat to the Bees in the earlier match, it is evident that previous encounters are probably irrelevant for this game, and it may prove to be another challenging night for the home team against one of the most formidable away squads recently in the Premier League.
Alright, so given that report that we have there, we think that the home team to score will be something that is possible today, very possible, high possibility of the home team scoring today. So and that's what we're going with in that sporting event, and that's priced at another 1.33 in that one. Next sporting event between Bristol City and Middlesbrough, and here's some information about that sporting event for your use today.
Bristol City have secured 6 victories in their last 8 home league games, and considering this, we believe the Robins will capitalize on their home ground to hand Middlesbrough a 5th straight loss, increasing the pressure on Carrick.
Alright, so given the report that we have there, it is safe to say, that, we expect the away team not to win to nil in that sporting event today, and that's priced at another of 1.16 in that sporting event. The next one we have is a game between Burnley and Sheffield Wednesday, and has information about that sporting event for your use today.
Considering their remarkable defensive performance, Burnley's matches frequently hinge on their ability to secure a crucial goal, and we support the Clarets to achieve this at Turf Moor, maintaining a 12th consecutive clean sheet and a 25th for the championship season in their 34th fixture.
Alright, so given the report that we have there, it is safe to say, in our opinion, that home draw no bet will be the safe way to play this. We expect Burnley to win, but if you don't, we get our refund basically, and that's what we're going with in that sporting event, and that's priced at around 1.25 in that one. The next sporting event we're tracking is the game between Celta and Osasuna, and has information insight about the situation of that sporting event, the way it's played out today.
Celta aims to secure their initial home victory against Osasuna since January 2022, and their performance at home this season should provide them with significant confidence. Osasuna has struggled away from home, yet they have managed to draw 6 out of their 11 away matches, and we anticipate a 1-1 draw on Friday night.
Alright, so given that event report that we have there, we think that the home team to score will be the safe way to play this one at another 1.25 in that sporting event. Next is the game between Leeds and Udinese, and has information about that sporting event for those looking to back that.
Following a mid-season slump, Udinese have lately assembled a remarkable series of results, and they possess the capability to challenge teams of all levels. Lecce is making progress, yet their home performance still lacks strength, which could allow the visitors to win.
So given that report that we have there, we think that Udinese should be able to win or draw today, and that's priced at another 1.40, and that's what we'll be backing in that sporting event. Next is the game between Freiburg and Werder Bremen, and has insights about the situation of that sporting event as it is today.
Freiburg have shown remarkable defensive strength lately, and they will certainly be tough to penetrate on Friday. Werder Bremen entered the match in bad shape, whereas the hosts have performed well at home, so it wouldn't be shocking if Freiburg triumphed again.
So given that report that we have there, we think that the home team to win or draw will be the safe way to play this one at another 1.35. Next sporting event between Stade Rennes and Stade de Reims. This is from the France League One. And we're looking at information about that sporting event right now.
The substantial investment by Rennes during the January transfer window is expected to provide them with an advantage against their relegation competitors, as demonstrated by their recent victories over Strasbourg and Saint-Étienne. The battle last week against Lille was challenging, and an unperforming Reims are a step down from that, so the home team will believe they ought to triumph over a team that hasn't won in 11 league games.
Given our report that we have there, we think that the home to win or draw will be the safe way to play this one at another 1.23 in our sporting event. So before I go further, guys, I'd like to ask you to take 1 second to hit the like button and hit the subscribe button if first time I'm coming across the channel, or you've been here, you've not done that. Make sure to do that right away. Okay guys, don't forget to turn notification bells also on, so you'll be the first to know when we post something of value on the channel, and you don't miss out on important updates as well. So I want to say thank you, big shout out to everybody who has been hitting the like button, and so our new subscribers, returning subscribers as well. Just thank you. This one is for everybody in the community. Yes, a big thumbs up to yourselves. We're doing a great job so far. Another big shout out to our sponsors for today's show, Mega Parry, good bookmaker, high odds, good interface, and just everything runs smoothly in that one. And you want to register, you can hit the link in our bio and use our promo code DAF Ops. Thanks for sponsoring that this show. Thank you. Okay, so moving on now. Next sporting event we're tracking is the game between Braga and Nacional, and here's some information about that sporting event for your use today.
Braga approaches this match as strong favorites, considering their past encounters and recent performance, while Nacional's difficulties on the road make a victory for the home team the clear choice.
Alright, so given the report that we have there, we think that the home team to win either of the halves is safe way to play this one at another 1.25 in that sporting event. Is the game between Bodrum and Hatayspor from Turkey Super League, and here's information about that sporting event for your use today.
Bodrumspor and Hatayspor aim to capitalize on their recent success, yet the visitors' difficulties in away matches provide the host with an advantage. Given Bodrumspor's strong defense under Moray and Hatayspor struggles on the road, we anticipate a close victory for the home team.
Alright, so given the report that we have there, we think that the home team to win or draw will be a safe way to play this one at another 1.20 in that one. Moving on, next sporting event we have on the radar is the game between Eyüpspor and Besiktas, still from the Turkish Super League 1. And here's information about that sporting event for those who will be looking to back that today.
Both teams have faced defensive difficulties lately, but Besiktas have appeared more organized in attack recently under Solskjaer. Due to their better experience and performance, the Black Eagles are minor favorites, and we expect a narrow victory for the visitors in this match.
Alright, so given the report that we have there about that sporting event, we think that the away team to win or draw will be the safe way to play this at another 1.35 in that sporting event. Next is the game between Racing Club and Botafogo. Right, so here's information about the sporting events today.
After competing in numerous significant matches this season, we anticipate Racing to adapt to this game more swiftly and regain their rhythm against a Fogo team that hasn't encountered many tough rivals lately.
So given the report that we have there about that sporting event, we think that the safe way to play this would be to go with a home win or draw at another 1.31 in that sporting event. So next sporting event is from Saudi Arabia Pro League, and it's the game between Al Nassr and Etifak. And here's information about that sporting event for those looking to back it today.
Al Nassr entered this matchup as apparent favorites, considering their present performance and recent superiority in this encounter. While Al Etifak has demonstrated toughness on the road, With only one loss in 10 league matches, the attacking strength of the host is likely to penetrate their determined defense eventually, though it may require a tough struggle to do so.
Alright, so given the report that we have there, we think that it is safe to say Al Nassr will win today at an odd of 1.25, and that's what we're going with in that sporting event. The next sporting event on our radar is a basketball game, and that's between Philadelphia 76ers and Bolton Celtics. And here's information about that sporting event for those who wish to back it today.
Although the 76ers are expected to see Embiid return for this game, the star player has struggled to reach his top form this season and will face a challenging matchup against a very strong Boston team. The Celtics have been performing at their peak recently, and after resting during the All-Star break, we believe they will outclass the home team in this match.
Alright, so given the report that we have there, we think that the away side, to win, that's Boston Celtic. To win will be safe way to play this at another 1.34 in that sporting event, and that's exactly what we're going with from our own side. Next sporting event and the finals game between Brooklyn Nets and Cleveland Cavaliers, and here's information about that sporting event for those who are going to be backing that today.
The Nets are currently performing their best basketball of the season, yet it's tough to bet against the rising Cavaliers, who have faced every opponent this season and are aiming for a fifth consecutive victory. Brooklyn will compete on their home floor after having the weekend to recover, but we believe the Cavs will achieve a relatively easy win.
Cleveland Cavaliers should be able to win convincingly and comfortably today, so we're giving them a 5 goal point short handicap going to that sporting event, and expect them to cover that shortage of points at the end of the buzzer in that sporting event today, and that's priced at another 1.25, and that's exactly what we're going with in that sporting event. So these are the sporting events we have for you today, safe market options as well as insights about these sporting events for today. You don't have to use our safe market options if you're satisfied. Just listen to the information that comes with these sporting events, the insights, what it tells you about the sporting events, and go with the ones that you agree with. All right, so it doesn't matter if you're an expert, intermediate or beginner. There's something here for you. If you're beginning, you can use the safe market options. If you have been into this before, one way or the other, you find balance in using both information and safe market options, and the experts can of course do with the information provided here to make their own choices that they want to make today. Basically, this will help you make better informed decisions on whatever level you find yourself doing this at all. All right, guys, so that being said, hope you enjoyed watching the video. Don't forget to subscribe if you're coming across the channel. Very important that you do that. Football prediction, sports prediction comes with a lot of factors that can affect the outcomes of this event, so you want to gamble responsibly. All right, there are factors we cannot envisage or control that can affect the outcomes, so it's important to know that. Okay, and also create more than one sleep, 2, 3, 4 sleeps, from what is given on the channel on days when there are much. Tomorrow is one of such days that we're gonna have a lot of sporting events, so you want to take note of that. Okay, so make sure you do that, and do not repeat more than one event on more than one sleep. Do not do that. That can reduce your chances of winning significantly. Okay, so that will be counterproductive basically, as against what we're trying to do here, beating the odds in the long run. Okay, so that being said, till we see you again in the next video tomorrow, may the odds be in our favor always, guys.